What up, what up, what up? How's it going? Tuesday
What's
night,
good, YouTube world?
episode 35 of the Let Me Know Show. And I tell you, I couldn't just be happier to spend it with my RWO brother Stan over there. Like, we get to spend another hour, and it's great. I love it. So how's it going, Stan? Oh, and his
Chilling,
younger
brother,
son,
chilling.
and Stan Jr. Can't forget Stan Jr. Got
Uh-huh.
him here, too. Hell yeah. But we'll get some shout outs because we're popping already. I think you're popular, Stan.
I don't know about all that now. Come on.
Victory Lane, what's up, dude? Thanks for coming
What's up,
in.
Victory Lane?
Not victory.
Sherry, Matt Cat, what's up? Voodoo
Hey,
Woman,
Sherry.
thanks for coming in. What up, Blakers? How's it going, dude?
Lakers.
Thanks for coming in. Vickers, what's up?
Vickers.
Thanks for coming in. This Blue Zombie, I don't know if I said zombie or not. Zombie, what up, dude? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, because
Yeah,
I
Blue.
started with Victory. I did miss Blue Zombie. I didn't go all the way up. I'm trying to skip you, dude.
Get it together, Ken.
Yeah. Well, I have a reason to be a little out of sorts, and we'll talk about it. Brush your
I'll hear you.
RWO.
What up,
Live.
Justin?
What's up, dude?
My brother.
Thanks for coming in. Basement Pythons. What's up, dude?
What up,
Thanks for
Basement?
coming in. Fries, what's up, dude? All the way from Australia. Good day, mate. Thanks for coming
What's
in.
up, Chris?
Yeah, we're caught up. So,
Yes,
I cut that clown clutch Sunday night.
Big
Oh.
shout out to Justin. Thank you. Thank you.
We'll
My
take a
Animal
pause
House.
for that. My Animal House. If you guys don't know about My Animal House, they're on right before me. They start at 8 o'clock. They run an hour and a half. So, I mean, they always shout me out. So I always shout them out. Go back and watch them before you watch the Let Me Know show. They're
We
good
got
people.
Junior over here.
They're just good. What's Junior wearing?
Show him what you're rocking.
Got Boza.
Homestead, Florida,
Got
both
your
the
brother
balls.
Bo's balls.
He's
Heck
not
yeah,
here yet, but
Oh, Kike.
he'll be around. What's up, Rob M?
he'll be here.
Thanks for
What's up,
coming
Rob?
in. But so I cut that clown clutch Sunday night, right?
Yeah.
I mean, 5 out of 8 clowns. They're looking nice, looking good. They go to start to come out of egg, and I had a kink, a really bad kink. Not in a clown. It was in one of the hats, so that's a good part. So I had to do the right thing. I had to. They say call them, KAWL, call them. I had to kill it, and it wasn't a fun experience, but it was what we as breeders got to do.
First of all, Ken, you had to euthanize it.
We'll euthanize it. Yeah. What's
Yes,
up,
sir.
Kurtwood?
Oh, Kurt Wood.
Yeah, I had to euthanize it, and I took a cinder block, laid it out on a cinder block, and the thing was barely moving. It was suffering. It was bad. What's up, Terry Charms? But I just took a cinder block, laid it on it, took another brick, and I smashed its head instantly. There was no movement, and I kind of washed the dirt off of it, put it in a bag, and my friend has king snakes, so it's going to feed a king snake. So it's not going to go to waste. But that's my sad news for today.
You don't have yourself a little chamber, huh?
What, like what do you mean chamber?
Euthanizing chamber?
No, I mean,
chamber?
I talked to a couple people before I did it, and they said the best way to do it was just to smash its head with a brick. So, I mean, that's to kill it instantly because you're smashing the brain. And I tell you, since it wasn't squirming, since it wasn't moving, it was just suffering. You know what I mean? I took it and smashed. Just smashed
Kurt's
it.
on his Stella tonight.
Yeah.
And it's going to feed a king snake. So, I mean, I was kind of weary about even mentioning it. But I'm a person who likes to talk about the good as well as the bad. So, I mean, you got to throw it all out there. If you're going to do bell pythons, breed them and make something like that, you're going to do these things sometimes. It's just something that happens. So,
Yeah, well,
Moose
kinks.
Almighty, what's up, dude? Thanks for coming in. We
I guess
we
a
was up
kink
to
is
18.
petty.
I thought I was going to have to do the shuffle shuffle. Remember, at
Oh
20, I'm going to
man.
get up and shake my fat belly around, just because,
Here we go.
why not? 20, it's a good mark. So if you like the Goonies, I do the shuffle shuffle whenever we get 20 people in the room. So we're at 18. 18. My daughter's going to get in the room with all of her phones just to watch me do it. See what they do? They antagonize me. They egg me on.
Oh, Kurt said you could have just went to the freezer camp.
I didn't want to freeze it like that. Like, I know it's okay to do and it's acceptable to do, but I mean that's in my mind just a bad way of doing it. I mean, I would rather kill it first so it don't suffer. It's at 19, Lexi. But I kind of wanted to touch base with I just hatched a clutch. Well, it's a 20.
Oh my lord!
Jesus Christ.
All right, we got 20. Got that out of the way. That only happens once per show.
I think you like showing that tramp stamp off you got on your belly there.
Oh, hey, watch this. Watch this. It works now.
Yeah, what
It works.
what the hell was
fixed
you waiting so
itself
long
somehow.
for?
I don't even know what happened. It just started working. I don't know what I did. It just
Can
started
happen.
flipping. So it works again.
I seen it.
I
It actually, so it started working when you was doing your egg cutting on Sunday.
Yeah, that's when I found out it was working, because when I was flipping the camera. So.
Yep. Yes, sir. What can I say?
I have went my whole life without seeing that. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? Like, you should have just seen that sooner. What's up, bro? How's it going, buddy?
What up, bro?
I got to think of something to do for 30 now.
Man,
we'll think on that one.
Down.
We'll think on that one.
Yourself trying to do like a handstand or something.
Just settle down now.
What? No. But I want to talk about like hatchlings.
I have an idea for 30.
Well, what's that? What's
just
that?
Hear me out.
Yeah, I'm hearing you out. Good.
You can always donate either $1 or $5 to US Ark, Florida. That's only on your behalf.
That's not a bad idea. I'll go through the year, and every time I hit 30, keep it at, just keep track of it, and at the end of the year, send out it. Yeah, I think I like that.
I mean, it's only, you're probably only talking a few dollars, maybe.
That's only like, well, I'm saying like if I do it, once per show, you know what I mean? Like I do the truffle shuffle. At most, that'll be $52 a year. So, I mean, I could do that easily. So, yeah, I mean, if I hit 30, every time I hit 30, it's a dollar towards US Ark.
Well, I would have had to donate. I would have had to donate last week because we were over 30.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes the RWO gets up to 35, like 40 almost. I think 38's the record, actually. We almost hit 40 with 38. But
what's up, Mr. J?
Yeah, I did see Jay come in when we was talking. It's up here.
Yes, sir.
Where is he at? We got to find him. There he is. What's up, sponsor Jay? This is a sponsor to the channel. Everybody, please go follow Green Line Horse. Got some good things coming from that guy. All kinds of things going on.
Head over to IG and make sure you follow him.
Mr. J, what's up, dude? Thanks for coming in.
What's up, Jeremy? Oh, Warful.
What's up, dude?
Very first shirt I got was from Jeremy. Appreciate
What's up, David? Synergy Morse. How's it going?
Hey, David.
All right, so hatchlings. When do you feed them? Like there's all these questions out there. What's the right way to take care of them? And after tonight, I kind of talked to my mentor, and that's pretty much cut and dry. You feed when they shed. They shed. you wait a week, you feed them. There's not really much science to that. But like cutting eggs, like there is, kind of a gray area out there about the right way of doing this. And I'm going to start cutting less. I mean, you're cutting the egg simply, basically, to save the snake from drowning. So,
Correct.
like, I'm going to put a small slit in there and wait till they come out. Like, you see people cutting like this big half chunk of the egg out. I mean, you're kind of playing with fire doing that. You're kind of asking for issues, asking for problems. I mean, I've seen people out there that, butcher their eggs up and you got snakes crawling around with a yolk sac hanging off of it. I mean, that's not how it's supposed to look.
So I guess how we're going to run it when we're getting eggs like on a seasonally basis is my thought is you have 7 days in a week, correct?
Right?
And you got 4 weeks in a month, correct?
Correct.
And 7 times 4 is 28, correct?
Yeah.
Well, 28 and 28 is 56, right?
Yep.
Okay, so 56 is actually your 8 weeks of being in the incubator, correct?
Correct.
So anytime between 56 and 60, I feel as long as your temperatures are all correct, they should pip on their own.
Right.
Both clutches that we've had, our clutch that we had, which was surprise clutch our very first year off rip, not expecting anything. And then the second year, which would have been this year for someone else, day 58, they were fine. 59, they were pipping. So day 60, I cut.
Right.
Now I feel like if they're pipping, if you get one pip, then you should feel pretty safe on cutting the rest.
Right.
And then that should make you feel a little more secure, like everybody is good to go in their eggs, and I don't see any issues. Hopefully, as at least for being tied up, cord wrapped around them.
Well, that egg there, what I think happened, why it kinked, it was a really, really small egg. I mean, she had a small egg and a boob egg, and this small egg was smaller than the boob egg. And I just think there was not enough room for that snake to form in a circle, and it kind of just, because it was rolled. I mean, it like had two kinks almost, like it's kinked over and kinked over. If anybody wants to see the pictures, I mean, hit me up on Instagram and I'll show you pictures. But like, it's just a snake with a kink neck. It's not, nothing gross. Like I didn't take pictures of it after I euthanized it. You know what I mean? Like it was like, off the brick, under the water, washing it off in a bag and frozen with under a minute. So, there is no right way, but they are basically ready at day 56. They are also 95% of the time they don't crawl out. I mean, I just, why I'm talking about this is my mentor, Chris from CR Reptiles. He's a really old school breeder. And, he didn't really like yell at me or anything, but he's like telling me, you could take a chance of messing up, one of your snakes if you're cutting, big and you get dirt in it. He said, yeah, it's a very small chance that something will happen, but you're opening the door for something to happen if you're cutting the eggs big. If you're, and plus he said you're razzing them up a little bit, and they might not want to eat so soon for you if you're scaring the shit out of it. So I mean, I think, in my opinion, the best way to go about it is, pinch and roll, cut like an inch to an inch and a half slit, look and see what you can see, put it back in there and patiently wait for them to come out. And I think that's the best way to cut eggs to not have problems. In my opinion.
Yeah. And everybody's got their own way, you know what I mean? My whole theory is what works for you might not work for me, and what works for me might not work for you. And that
Exactly.
goes just about with anything, you know. It
Yeah,
just
I mean,
if your
just
temperatures are the same as my temperatures, but you get a kink and I don't, well, obviously it's not temperature. I mean, you know, some people will say, "Oh, what's your temperature on your incubator?" You know, but you've already had clutches this year with no issues, so
yeah, right.
you can eliminate your incubator as that being an issue.
Yeah, I
And
do
you know by
exactly
looking
this.
at the egg, you're feeling that the egg is too small for him to be formed properly. Um, I mean, and it's possible. I don't
I,
want to say yes, and I don't want to say no because I sure ain't no expert.
right.
So you know, but every I mean, I've seen people cut eggs, and as soon as they cut it, I mean, the yolk is already oozing out. They don't look collapsed in or anything. Now, the two clutches we had, the eggs were pretty collapsed in. They didn't look like they were full. So pretty much, you know, that's telling me that the baby obviously inside that egg is eating up that yolk, which what
Right.
they're supposed to do, you know?
I agree with basement pythons on that. Leave them in the egg until they shed, or an incubator until they shed. Like that's definite. They don't leave the incubator until they shed. And
Yeah,
Warfels is right too. Find what works and do that. What works for you is
that's
best
right.
for you. I mean,
Because if it ain't broken, don't fix it.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Justin just agreed with it. Yeah, it's keeping in an incubator in a shed, and then try not to mess with them until they eat 2 or 3 meals. Like the first two clutches I hatched out, I didn't even really take pictures and show them yet because I want them to get acclimated before I start handling them, so I don't scare them so bad they don't want to eat. Because I feel that's why some hatchlings don't eat, because you
Well,
got people handling them and messing with them, scaring them.
it's not that you're scaring them, you're stressing them out.
Yeah.
Oh, stress. Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
Maybe my
I mean,
terminology.
yeah, but I get what you're saying, and you know, it's probably true. I mean, you can even do the same thing with adult snakes. You handle them too much sometimes, or stress them out, or you know, they're not going to eat. You know,
Yeah,
but
right.
that's not always the case. I mean, you can handle a bigger snake and put it back in its tub and drop a rat in there, and it's over. But
Yeah, but it's also
I mean,
used to seeing you.
babies are a little more prone, you know. Think of your baby, you know, it's a little more prone to getting other diseases and stuff. Same thing with the baby snakes, you know.
Right. Sherry wants to know if you can show snakes since you got the snakes there.
I actually don't have them here.
Oh, see?
You know that. I only have well, I have a couple here. I don't have them all here.
We might get to that a little later. I thought you said you was moving them.
Yeah. I did.
Oh, but not
I
to there.
did.
All right. Okay. I
No.
thought you was moving them to there. So I was misconfused too.
No, they're up at Pressure Peas.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
We
I
got
mean,
some,
I agree.
we're gonna have some things in the works.
I agree there isn't wrong with trying something new to see if it betters your experience or betters your process. I mean, just don't try a bunch of different things at once. Try changing like, maybe one or two things and, so you ain't really messing up. But so I
Do
wanted to
you
touch. Go ahead.
No, I'm reading Kurt's message over here. It said he never got a DM from me.
Fungus Queen. What's up? Thanks for coming in.
What's up, Fungus Queen?
So like, the remarks from Tinley is that, people didn't sell too many snakes. I mean, it was kind of hit and miss, and it wasn't as good of a show as, say, the March show was. Usually the October show is the good show, and the March show is kind of the one, the hit and miss. What do you think is causing that? I mean, do you think that everything is really, over flooded and we have too many snakes out there? And why do you think we have too many snakes out there? What do you think caused that?
Well, I don't think there's too many out there.
All right.
That's just
Well,
my
that's what
honest
people
opinion.
say.
But I mean, everybody's. So I guess if you keep talking about the market going down and the market going down, sooner or later the market goes down, right?
Yeah, right.
All right, so we'll use Adam for an example from Proper Royals, and great guy. Talked
What
to
up,
him
What's
many
up,
a
Wiz?
Wiz?
times. What up, Wiz? Woo.
How do you do that? I'm getting it.
But we've talked to Adam plenty of times at different shows, and like he said,
Bryce, I'll get you after the show. I don't have my other phone, but I'll get you. Look at that. We got Alexander in
What
here.
up, Alex?
Both pressure P's.
what up,
I
Alex?
like it.
But like Adam was saying, some people are like, well, don't you think you're too small to be vending a Tenley show?
Right.
Something of that nature. And it's like, well, I can't, how do I get myself out there if I don't go for it? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like you got to be willing to go for it if you don't go for it. And I think right now some people are just sitting back and not wanting to go for it. And I think you got people that got in during the COVID because, obviously the money was a little more abundant than it is now.
Right.
And I think some of those people are stepping back a little bit and possibly thinking about stepping away. I mean, I see it online by me all the time, collections going up for sale. And we're not talking, one or two. We're talking 20, 30 of them,
Right.
racks, incubators. But it's just like any other market. I feel it'll pick back up. Just either you're going to stick with it or you're going to get out. And that's how it's got to be. You know what I mean? If you're really into it and you really
What's
love
up,
your
Dylan?
animals and you're doing
Thanks
it
for
as a
coming
great
in.
hobby,
Kaiju.
what up, Kaiju? You'll stick it out. If you're doing it just because you think it's a quick buck, you're probably going to be the one
You're not
that's
going to
getting
be
out.
here.
Yeah, you're probably going to be the one getting out.
Yeah. But I don't know. I started doing this last year. This year's my first clutches. Even though I just had, something bad happen, I still can't see myself doing this. Like, I mean, this is awesome. My Animal House. Stand up. Stand up, Stan. Whoop, whoop.
Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Trish.
There you go. All right, you ready to get into the questions?
Come on.
Hit it.
So, I've been advertising that this podcast is the best podcast, got the best questions in the reptile podcasting game. And I say that because backstage after shows, when, I pretty much interview people that don't get to know me too well, that don't know me that well, and don't know the show that well, they're surprised. They're like, man, like, you really have the best questions. Like, we wasn't expecting this. They're awesome. So, like, I got the best questions in the game, and I'm proud of it. And I'm gonna claim it. I'm gonna claim that.
Oh, I
shit.
like hot dogs.
You like hot dogs?
You like cheeseburgers?
Yeah, I like cheeseburgers. I like bacon cheeseburgers a little better.
All right, let's get on with the questions.
Definitely.
All right. So, how long have you been breeding reptiles?
Well, breeding, I would say this coming season is going to be our first breeding season.
So how long you been keeping?
But we got in 2020, right? Yeah, late 2020. I think it was like November 2020. Stanley went and got a banana 100% het pied.
Nice.
And that kind of kicked it off. And then me and him talked, and then he started talking about maybe possibly wanting to breed. And if I, so I wanted to be in it with him, helping him out, building a future for him, so I like doing stuff for my kids. So that's what got me sucked back into it. I mean, back when I was his age, I had big Burmese pythons, I had boas, I had black throat monitors, and then I got out of it. And then had kids, got married, and then kids got older, obviously now. And then Junior here decided to get back into it. So I've always loved reptiles, man. I mean, I'd probably say monitors are probably one of my favorites out of most reptiles, but I like them all, honestly, man.
Right.
If I could have a zoo, I'd own one.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. If I had enough money, I'd definitely have a zoo.
For sure.
It- I think that's one of the reasons why you and I connected and become friends on here, because that's kind of why I'm doing it. Like my oldest daughter, growing up, we didn't really have the like bonding that me and my youngest two daughters had, because my middle child was my left hip, my youngest was my right hip, and they demanded my attention so much. So I didn't really get to do certain things with Mercedes. And when she came to me with these egg cutting videos and I seen them, and she bought that first snake, and I was just like, yeah, we got to get more of these. I probably bought the next 20, like.
Yeah, Stanley was watching. Stanley was watching Brian Barczyk for quite a while before he bought his banana.
Right? Like it's just awesome. I mean, like thinking back, going like, man, saying it, I want to do that, and now doing that, like even with the bad moments, these good moments, the highs way outweigh the lows. I mean, I got some hellacious nice clowns going on in there in that clutch, and I got the same two snakes that I could do it again. You know what I mean? And like what? It's already been. She's already putting back weight, so heck, like January, I could start pairing them again. Like, let's go,
She went
let's
right
do
back.
this again.
She went right back on food.
Yeah, she went right back on food.
Nice.
What was it? I soaked her and I gave her a day just to relax. You know what I mean? I didn't even open the tub. I just, soaked her, washed everything out, all good. Then I put her back in there. And then like that, she laid on a Wednesday and I fed her Friday. Like I threw a rat in there and whack, she got it instantly. Multiplayer Morse, how's it going? Thanks for coming in. That was my last week's guest, Lauren Gray. It was a fun episode for sure. All right, so you kind of just answered it too, but what got you back into it and your kids?
Kurt over there, man.
Fucking
Kurt got jokes tonight, don't he? Old jokester over there.
I guess. But Kurtwood, that's Kurtwood. That's the reason why I like him, because like the guy's just funny. He's got a real good sense of humor, and if you got a sense of humor, I'm gonna like you. Like, I mean, I got really thick skin. I mean, I could take a lot, but if I'm taking some, I'm dishing it back out.
Yeah, Kurt likes to bust balls.
Yep, and I'm busting his balls right back for sure.
He came down this year for his birthday, so we got to meet in person and
Awesome.
shoot the breeze for a little bit while he was down. I wish I could have spent a little more time with him, but his plans got a little kink in there. So it's all good. It's always this coming year, Kurt. Always this coming year.
Right. So what's your normal day like?
Get up, go to work, come home, make sure the wife's good, check the animals I got here. And that's about that. Weekends is usually my my busy time.
I don't know what you're talking about, Sherry, but I'm not agreeing to nothing. I don't know all the details. I will not agree.
That's a dangerous one. $100 is a various amount of money.
Yeah, I mean,
What's Sherry selling over there?
I'm not.
I don't know.
mean, all my screws aren't tight in my head, and like, I mean,
Kurt-
it's $100. I would do
Kurt's
some
giving up
pretty
something over
stupid
there.
shit for $100 just to do it. Like, not because I need it, just to do it. I mean,
Yeah.
I would probably just give it to my kids and be like, here's for me being a jackass. I mean, I don't know.
Kurt said he's got a direct line to you, so you're involved in that conversation.
A direct line to Ken. See, I mean, I have no idea. I've been reading this chat, and someone needs to explain this to me, like Kurtwood or Sherry, because I have no idea what you're talking about. All right, well, it's just teasing, but I want to know the full details of this teasing.
He said she's selling your link, so he can come in and join us.
My link, Kurtwood, you could come up. If you want the link, I'll send it to you. You come up. Just say the word. We'll get you the link.
Crazy cracker.
Crazy cracker. All right. So, what is the short-term goal for you guys?
Short term,
Like within the next year or two.
definitely, we want to definitely start pairing a lot more than what we have currently. That's for sure. We have some projects we will definitely talk about later that we're trying to get into the works with that will hopefully be able to start producing within this year, if not beginning of next year.
Right. Ooh. Wait, wrong one. I'll get back to you, Smay. What's up, Smay? But Ultramel Sunset I've seen in. Ooh, I like that. I do. I'm working Clown Sunset, but once I get that double visual, it's going to Ultramel Clown. So, I mean, that Sunset Ultramel Clown thing is, I don't know, maybe a 10-year down the road goal of mine. But that gets into the next question. What is a long-term goal? Say, in 10 years, where do you see yourselves with the reptiles?
10 years?
Or
Man,
8,
I hope I'm
whatever
still
you
here
prefer.
10 years.
You act like you're old.
No, 10 years, hopefully like to just be doing this full time.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
I just want to make
Maybe
cool shit.
Maybe a whole lot sooner than that.
Yeah, and definitely have some more more morphs that we don't have to work into morphs that we're trying to work now to make some stuff that is definitely never seen before, kind of off the charts. So hopefully that could come to fruition.
Right. Like when I walking into this, like the first ideal snake that I wanted to make was a super gravel ultramel clown. So I set my bar way up here, and I'm going to get to it for sure. Ultramel Sunset Clowns in 5 years. Well, maybe I'll have, hets by then, but I'm not going to have visuals. I'm hoping to hit a female clown het sunset this year.
Your sunset is the one you wanted to give away, right? In the keys giveaway?
Yep. And I'm going to try to make something out of that. And I'm definitely going to be at least giving one egg out of every clutch out of that snake away. Just because, like, I got it from the community. Why not give back to the community? I'm always going to be giving back to the community. It's just the way I feel. This community helped me grow, so I'm going to help the community grow. And that's another reason why this RWO thing, we started it. It started doing good. So, excuse me. I want to grow you guys. So we're going to start doing it on everybody's channel to help you guys grow as well. I mean, it's only it's right to me. That's what's right. That's what to do. Yeah. You guys donate your time to that show. So you guys need to, get the recognition as well.
Yeah, I've been talking about a little something. We'll talk backstage afterwards. I'll let you in on it.
It's always better.
We got secret.
It's always better to be a key giver instead of being a gatekeeper, because when you're a gatekeeper, it kind of creates resentment behind closed doors. People kind of like wonder why you're that type of person. So it's better to, I can't say give the secrets away, but give inklings and droplings of how to produce more, how to make better morphs and help out the community than to hold people back from the questions that they ask you.
Right. Prior to you go out to go snake, his dad just died a couple days ago. I mean, I went through that. It took me, God, at least 2 years to really get over it. You got a long road ahead of you. If you ever need to talk about anything, I'm here for you, Smith. Just reach out. I mean, call me whenever. You need something, dude, I'm here for you. But
yeah, you know it, Justin. Let him know it, Justin. Holla, boy.
All right, so where are we at?
You see what pressure Pete put up there, Ken? Put that up there. It's my brother. Boy.
Yeah, well, cool. I mean, hey, that's awesome. RWO, support RWO. Let's do it. Let's blow it up.
Listen, you can't do it on your own.
No.
can't do it on your own. It's always good to have backup.
Well, that's like CR Reptiles, like up here, my mentor. Like that guy has went above and beyond to get me to where I'm at. I would not be here. I would not have the knowledge that I have
Well,
if this guy's not sitting
when
here.
we go backstage, man, I'm gonna let you know. I'll let you know when we go backstage. But
Cool.
I can't thank Justin and Alex enough, bro. I'll put it to you
Awesome.
like that. And they know
Hell yeah.
exactly what I'm talking about. So thank you guys very much, man. I appreciate it 100%. And if you guys ain't following Pressure Pete, get over
Go
there
do
and
it.
follow them. Hey, now.
Go do it.
Everything.
Just get it.
IG, YouTube, hit them up. If they got Facebook, hit them up there too. You need some power washing done your local, Justin's got you.
Where can everyone find you at? Like what social media platforms do you have?
We're on IG, YouTube, and I have a Herp social. Just I haven't been on there much.
Right. I've started all that too, but I haven't really posted on it. I'm even on Cold Blooded, the Morph Market site. But
okay.
I haven't listed anything yet because I haven't took pictures of my hatchlings yet because I want to get them acclimated and looking good and at least, 100 grams before I sell pictures. They're already 100 grams. I don't know. When I can open the tubs and they're not scared of me and crawling on the ball, that's when I'm going to take a picture of them and put them out there. What up, Vern? How's it going, 905?
Vern.
All right, so we're getting into some of the fun questions now. But what is one superpower that you wish you could have? And I want both of you to answer it. Don D, what up, dude?
Don Dada.
What up, Don?
Superpower.
Superpower. I mean, you could be a perfect X-ray vision. I mean, but that would probably.
I'm gonna be a genie.
A genie, that's cool. That'd be neat. But what if someone leaves you in that lamp, like, throws you to the bottom of the sea and you sit in that lamp for like 100 years?
Hey, it's only a matter of time before I get out.
Don't let me get out. It's going to be fun.
You know what I'm saying?
I'd probably say either. I can't say either. I'd probably go with teleportation just because, like, the instance of being able to go from one place to another and not have to spend money to fly there or spend money and travel. You're just there instantly. All I have to do is whatever's on me is on me, and I'm there.
Right.
Would be great.
Yep. I mean, this is the 21st century. I find it hard to believe that Scotty can't beam us places now. I mean, that was like in the 1950s. Star Trek was out. It's like 50 years later, and we're not beaming people places. I mean, what the fuck, technology? Catch up. Get there. Gee.
Hey, Kurt, I can't send. Kurt wants me to send him the link. I ain't got no link to be sending you, bro. How does he want me to send him the link?
Hold on.
Crazy crap.
I'm going to drop it down in the chat. This is for Kurt Wood only.
This is for Kurt Wood only. Oh, God.
He's got to come up in here and run his hole now. Here we go.
There, Kurt Wood. It's in the chat. All right. So what animal do you wish you could hit with what you have now?
So this is going back on the question beforehand about what we'd like to produce within a year, hopefully, is we have some Het Rainbow stuff that we're hoping proves out
to
be a full rainbow, and hopefully we get some rainbows out of it to then, work back into our collection and make some rainbow stuff that hasn't been done before. We're into how that rainbow makes that pop within the color. So
I'm digging rainbow. I just don't got room for it yet. So yeah. For sure. So what is one animal you would like to hit? Or like to add to the collection? Kurtwood, I need to see a picture. You could be someone trying to wiener me. There he is. There he is.
He could be somebody trying to wiener me.
Well, I got wienered once. I'm not going to get wienered again.
My fucking picture should be there. I mean,
it was white.
You don't.
What are you called?
You don't want to see that little white thing.
No, I don't. That's why I said I need to see your face.
Yo, Kurt, what are you called?
I don't know why it didn't show up.
Fucking guy's wearing a turtleneck. What you got a turtleneck on for?
It's a hoodie.
It's a fucking hoodie. Hold on.
Hey,
It's a fucking hoodie.
That's
he's had so
fine.
many. He's had
That
so many
was
beers,
riding up
almost
a little
fell
bit.
over.
He didn't have no neck hair. That was riding up.
I'm telling you.
Hang on. Let me
Oh, he's gonna try to get the Godfather light on.
there we go. Hold on. I gotta fucking prompt this shit up. There you go. See?
All right.
Let's do this. We'll do the monk shit. I'll put
It
you on
must-
rice on your
It
knees
must be
on
cold.
rice.
It must be
Monk
cold up there in
wood.
Illinois.
That's the monk wood.
Really down here.
Sir, the S is silent. It's Illinois.
Oh,
Illinois. Yeah.
Illinois.
Illinois.
Better known as
I
Chicago.
didn't know that I had to fucking come on here and teach people shit. What the fuck? All right.
All right.
So
All right,
we
you
need to,
Chicagoan.
we need to
Man,
let's get on with the
just because you guys won one good football game doesn't mean
when was that? 85? Because these other fucking games don't count. These other games don't count. All right, come on, carry on with the show.
All right.
Like,
So,
I'm
what is
fine.
one snake you would like to add to your collection?
I'm either gonna say pinned pied or black matter.
Black matter. Kurtwood, what do you want to add to your question? Since you want to butt your nose in, I'm going to ask you questions too.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, I'm throwing in lace, baby. It's lace all day.
All right. Well, something lace. I just picked up a male lace het orange ghost, so I can't wait to get him into some orange ghost females. I think it's going to be awesome.
I've been
I
pairing
should
up
be getting
my.
one of those laces next year, probably from old Kurt.
Yep, I've been pairing up my lace yellow belly
You.
100% het ghost to my normal lace. So trying to go for that white lace.
Nice.
Nice.
And
Nice.
I got the pied het albino to the pastel pied. What else? What else did I do? Oh, and then I don't know. This fucking guy, I swear. So I got these bells, right? I think this guy is afraid of big girls. I think he is. He won't pair to her, but he's paired to the girl that I bought when I got him. He's paired to her. Like, those motherfuckers are still locked. 3 days. They're still locked. But
What's
he
up,
doesn't
Frank
want the
Adventure?
big bitch that I got for free. Come on, bro.
Right. You know, maybe he is just afraid of big girls. You know what I mean? Maybe.
I mean, there is another snake I wouldn't mind having, but I can't say nothing because it isn't out yet, and somebody ain't kind of saying much about it. So I got to keep that hush hush.
Oh, if I could add any snake that's out there, it would definitely be some kind of gorilla, because that gorilla gene is like, heck with it. I'm going both. I'm going gorilla cantaloupe. Give me them both in one snake. I like it.
Gorilla cantaloupe.
Yeah, give me a gorilla cantaloupe. I want that.
What the
I don't even think it's been made, but that's what I want.
What are you?
All right, so
fruitarian?
What's that?
You're a fruitarian? You want fucking cantaloupe?
For enough money, I'd fuck a cantaloupe. Why not?
That's what I'm talking about.
I mean,
Man, I ain't been live in so long. Oh fuck.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm real. So next question is what is one piece of advice you would go back and give your 18-year-old self? And Stanley Jr., you're barely over 18, so you can't answer this question. This is for the old guys. So Kurtwood's going to step in and answer that question for you. So what would you go back and tell your 18-year-old self? For Kurt.
All right, so Stan, you go first. Stan, you go first.
You've ever fucking had.
What's that?
Don't give up anything you've ever fucking had.
Scrambler's cool. I've seen a couple cool of those.
Oh shit! All right, Stan, you got to answer this first, brother.
Wish I would have stayed in the game where I was at. Don't wish I'd changed where I'm at now. Just wish I would have stayed in the game back then.
Stayed in the reptiles the whole time.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
I'd be up there with a couple of the other fellas, but it's all good.
Yeah, I think
I'm
about
not mad.
that.
I'm happy with where I'm at.
Yeah, I think about that. Like when I was 19, I had an iguana. What if I would have took it from there, and where would I be today? You know, with it if I would have kept going then.
Yeah.
All right, Kurtwood, this should be good. What would you go back and tell your 18-year-old self?
Jerk off 3 times a day.
Keep it in shape. Keep it in shape.
Hey,
I
Kurt,
mean,
I'm not gonna lie,
Oh,
but the wife is
Jesus
over there
Christ.
dying right now.
you can't break it. You know, the first time I played with it, I was 12. It spit. I thought I broke the damn thing. I didn't know what the hell.
Whoa.
I thought I
This is
broke it.
not an X-rated show. Whoa.
Well, I just said I thought I broke it. I didn't say nothing like bad. I mean,
Hey, you fucked up when you sent me the link.
I guess I fuck up all the time. I mean, whatever.
On a serious note, I don't know, man. I mean, like, I wouldn't change anything. You know, I mean, like, I joke around a lot, but I don't know. I think I would just probably say put yourself more into, you know, apply yourself more to something you're passionate about.
Kurtwood's getting serious on us, guys. Holy shit.
Yeah, I would say apply yourself and be true more to yourself, you know, than just trying to make everybody else happy.
Right.
You know,
I mean, I would go back and tell myself, you need to cool your jets a lot sooner than 35, because 35, you're going to be half broke because you live 200 miles per hour for 35 years. So why don't you just cool your jets now? Then you won't fucking be all broke.
see, if you jerked off 3 times a day, you'd slow
What's up,
down.
Bursa? Thanks for coming in, dude.
PK, my
You need
brother.
more naps. What up,
All
bro?
right, so where we at? You got my mind all kinds of crazy now.
I know. You're welcome.
So, what is one thing you would like people that don't like our animals to know about our animals? Like people that hate snakes, that don't want to touch them, that are scared of them. What would you like them to know about our pets?
There's nothing to be afraid of.
Yeah.
The
Right.
snake half the time is more afraid of you than you are of it.
For real.
Even in the wild, it's true. They try to run free in the wild.
So problem is a lot of snakes is everybody's used to grandpa grabbing the shovel and saying, this is what you do.
Right.
Right.
And most of the time you could touch that snake on the tail with that shovel and he'll take off right for the woods. He ain't worried about you.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, when I lived in Florida before, we come home and there'd be a snake rolled up on my floor mat at the front door. What do you do? You kill it? No, you pick it up, you put it in the woods, you send him on his way. Or like me, you pick him up, you put him in a tank, and you grow him up as long as you can.
I caught a black snake that was out in the alley over the summer, and I was thinking about putting it in a tank, but I was like, you know what, this thing's already established, it's big. So I carried it over, and it was striking at me and stuff, and like, it's kind of not scared of it striking like I used to be. You know what I mean? I'm a little bit more used to how they act. So I mean, I just went over and put it on a branch and let it crawl back into the woods. I mean, I don't know,
As
before I
long as
would
we
have killed
keep
it.
educating, the more we can educate, the more it makes people not think that the reptile community is a little crazy for keeping reptiles.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I mean, like,
because I'll tell people, yeah, we breed snakes and we got snake collection, and they look at me and go, snakes?
Yeah.
yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It's like,
I
yeah,
get
I'm
that.
serious. I mean,
I
I'm
get
looking
that
at
quite
your
often.
face. Yeah,
What
I'm
up, Lecca?
serious.
I get that quite often,
Up,
dude.
Logan?
And it's like I'll get the, aren't you afraid that thing will kill you? And this is my response to
Hold on,
that.
Lecca.
This is my response to that. If a ball python kills you, you had that shit coming. Plain and
Right.
simple. Your ass, that's just the way you were supposed to go. Because if a ball python can kill a fucking human being, I'm sorry, dude. I mean, unless you're an infant, that's the only way that's going to happen, right? Because an infant can't really defend itself. But a full grown, I mean, like, you can pull a fucking snake off you.
A ball python, yeah. I read somewhere in the beginning that a ball python only has 20 pounds of squeeze power. So like any, 5-year-old kid could, pull a, 20 pounds of, weight. Like, it's not that hard to get it off you.
Right. Hey, Father Don is not blue, just so you know. Hate to be the bearer of bad news there. And Alexandria Gamez, I'm sorry if I'm butchering. They're not.
I said I'm sorry if I'm butchering.
They're not.
Better not be butchering her up like that.
All right. Well, hey, if I am, I did apologize.
All right.
He
Off the
apologized
rip.
ahead of time.
So,
I'll take that apology.
on that note, Stanley's cool. Fuck you, Stan.
You're still a dick too, Kurt. I love you.
I know. That's what I do.
And that's why we like you.
You know, I mean, look, dude. Like, I'm all bullshit aside. I'm a really laid back dude. I just like to have fun and enjoy myself. And shit, I ain't been alive in a while, man. It's crazy.
He doesn't know how to act right now. It's been a while.
I really don't, dude. Like, I'm almost starstruck. You know,
He's like a caged
like
animal coming out.
staring at the wall. Like, am I really here?
fuck.
Deep breath, like
I got
Stella's
yeah.
half
Deep
empty.
breath. Deep breath, Stanley. Deep breaths.
Breathe.
Calm down now. Just take it easy. We're just having a conversation. That's all.
Attack over here.
All right. But
All right,
I'm gonna
so
need
what
you
is
to make people blue because this is not cool.
I can't make people blue. I don't got my other phone. I'll go back and do it afterwards.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's always the go back guys.
I'll get it. Chill out. Relax. So, what is your worst mistake so far today with the
You
reptile?
already know, Boza.
With the reptiles.
I don't think we really have any.
I mean, there's probably some morphs that, you know, we probably I can't say shouldn't have bought, but there wasn't a point to spend the money on it, and you know, down the road it ended up dying just because it wouldn't eat for us. Like we had it, we tried to feed it everything, we tried every trick in the book,
Right.
and the snake just wouldn't eat for us, and there was no reason for us to have the type of morph in our collection, but I just saw it and I wanted it, so I got it. And you know, maybe that was probably our one and only mistake, was getting a morph that's not needed, and I can't say not properly feeding it, but you know, not getting it onto food. We tried everything. We tried live, we tried dead, we tried frozen, I'm pretty sure we tried a fresh kill. We tried to force feed it once or twice. It would just leave it there dead. It wouldn't.
Assist. We don't say
wouldn't
force.
take-
Assist.
Sorry,
Yeah.
assist feed.
Thought it was like that.
And it wouldn't take. So it would leave it there dead for a day. You'd go to open the tote and it stinks. So that was probably our only mistake, was that little bit of money spent on that snake. But other than that, there probably hasn't been much. We've built our own racks. That's been a good investment to have our snakes on racks. You know,
Right.
We've built rat racks. That's been a good investment on breeding rats when we needed them at the beginning of it all. So that hopefully with what we got going now, we're going to be able to get all that stuff started back up, going a lot smoother than it was going.
Right. I mean, we all have our impulse buys. I'm sure there's, nobody out there that's been in ball pythons that says they haven't bought something that they didn't really use. So, I mean, that's understandable. We all do it.
I've had shit I bought that I haven't used. I have shit that I won that I didn't need.
Right. And you're just feeding it. You're just feeding it.
Yeah. Or, like I put it in a giveaway or something like that, So I
kind of agree with that. And ultrasound is the best investment you can make because these things are driving me nuts.
I got a question for Father Stan.
Okay.
Did we buy that at Home Depot or Menards?
What?
The drop cloth, or was that the dollar store?
What are you talking about?
The backdrop.
Oh, that's the painted wall.
That's what?
That's paint.
That's a painted wall.
Hell yeah, I did that this afternoon.
This motherfucker's lying. He's fucking lying.
The fact that he slightly believed it.
I mean, I was almost there for a second. I was like, wow, that's a pretty good fucking painter. But then I thought about I was like, oh wait, no. Yeah, this guy's definitely lying. He's still rocking a mullet.
All the little creases.
Come on, don't knock my paint job.
He's still
at least
rocking a
this one
mullet.
stayed up.
There's a chance he's lying.
I love Kurt. He's such a hater.
At least this one stayed up. Last week it fell down like 30 seconds in.
Hey, it's all good.
Yeah, so that way you see the rest of the. If it fell down, you saw the rest of the double wide.
No. You seen the mirror.
You seen the
glare
mirror?
come off. You want to get blinded off your forehead?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh wait, just kind of like that thing gleaming off the back of you right there.
Oh, my halo. Check it out.
Yeah.
You said on my halo.
Oh!
I could almost see it there for a second. It almost appeared.
Yeah, you saw that?
It was in horn form, but it was almost there.
It was like,
Yeah, we're talking. It's getting close. Hey, he'll be there dressed up on your Halloween episode. Curtis, show up.
hey, I'm gonna get a top hat. I'm gonna go as what's the dude's name?
Don't come in your party suit.
What's the guy? Fuck, why did I forget his fucking name? I always
top
forget his name. Yeah, I'm gonna get a top hat and I'm gonna go from the guy from
The Monopoly guy.
From Alice in Wonderland.
No, the Breaking Bad guy.
Oh, Walter White. There you go.
There you go.
Oh yeah, Walter White. You kind of do look like him. If you had that style hat, I could see it.
So let me tell you. So
Heisenberg.
I about fucking 4 months ago, I pull up at McDonald's right over by the job.
Oh God!
And this fucking kid looks at me and goes, and I hear him telling whoever he's talking to, right? He's like, Walter White just pulled up in my fucking drive-thru.
Walter White, sir. Walter White.
Exactly, bro. He was like this. He's like, so the other day I went up there and I'm like, hey, pretty soon I'm gonna start needing those Walter White fucking discounts, bro. Because this shit. He just started laughing every fucking time I go there. The kid looks at me.
That's fucking great.
That's funny.
I'm like,
that's hilarious. All right, so where are we at with these questions?
All right,
you just asked him when is he going to come out of the closet.
When are you going to come out the closet?
I've been out.
Yeah, right. I'm out of the closet every day.
In the kitchen, you're kind of out the closet all day long.
I'm out the closet right now. I'm in the kitchen.
I apologize to my audience for Kurtwood. Just he's not right. So just excuse Mr. Wood.
It happens.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy his sense of humor. So
my thing with joking around, I don't give a fuck who you are, what you are, anything like that. If I hurt your feelings, well, fuck your feelings.
Get better feelings.
Yeah. Get a backbone. Yep. See, Boza said it. Wood for president. I'm gonna go put the shirt on. I'm gonna go do a wardrobe change right now.
Put the shirt on
right now. Go get it.
What's that? Yeah.
That's it.
All right. So
I believe the last question was, what was our biggest
I know where I'm
mistake?
at. I found it. So what are the three people that you would like to have a dinner with who passed? Like 3 dead people you could bring back and have a dinner with. Who would they be? This ain't an easy question. This stumps a lot of people.
It is. My mom, my dad, and and Tesla.
The lead singer for Tesla.
No.
Nikolai.
Yeah, there you
go.
All right. I thought you was talking about the rock band. I was like, oh wait,
nah,
Nikolai
man.
Tesla.
That's all just sex, drugs, and rock and roll. That's long gone, bro.
Well, Nikolai Tesla would be an interesting person to have a conversation with. I mean, for sure.
Boy, we'd have free power right now if
right?
somebody didn't scoop it up.
Yeah.
Right. All right. So the next question is who are 5 people you would like to be stuck with on a deserted island?
Probably that's an easy one for me, at least, just because I'm younger. I still have quite a few friends that are around my age, and I can't say we'd survive, but we'd have a time on that deserted island.
Right.
Maybe for a week, maybe for longer, but I got enough friends from New York that I definitely probably could take to a deserted island, and we'd have some fun.
All right. I'm
probably
taking,
say
I'm
definitely.
taking Friends, and I'm taking Bear Grylls because he's going to teach all of us fools
Yeah. Bear
how to
Grylls
do
will
this
work
shit.
too.
all
We're
right,
Or
surviving.
the what's the
So,
guy's name?
I'll
who was
take-
barefooted and
I'll take Matt Graham with me.
Right?
My wife is going with me,
Is that his name?
and the other three would just have to be a toss-up. I'm definitely taking my 2 kids with me, so I guess there's only one free ride left.
Right?
Do you know Matt Graham?
No, I don't.
You don't know Matt Graham?
Is that the dude on Survivalist or Dual Survivalist, that Matt dude?
Yeah. Bear
Nah.
Grylls better step it up a little bit.
Right?
Listen, Bear Grylls drank his own piss.
That's okay. When Bear Grylls can go out and live in the wild in some little hut for 10 years and never go out and
That's true.
get food and just live off the land for 10 years and never see somebody, I'm taking that man with me.
Hell yeah.
We're catching some food. We're eating.
All right, so you hit $100 million on the lottery. How far are you taking these reptiles?
I got 2 questions. I
Well,
couldn't find my
first
wood
and
for
foremost,
president.
out of that 100 million,
I got the Celtic
I'm gonna
balls.
spend whatever it takes to get my wife healthy again.
Hell yeah.
Leftover money, reptile facility, and I'll be happy.
Hell yeah.
Don't need no big gigantic 5-bedroom house and 8 baths with the swimming pool.
No, I wouldn't buy a big house. I want a small little tiny house with a big fucking garage and back full of snakes.
Give me 20 acres, put my house in the back of that 20 acres, keep all my trees up, and leave me alone.
And I'll take a Tesla Plaid.
I want a bunker, like underground bunker. That's what I want.
Just because Kurt's my friend, I'll buy him whatever lace project he wants.
Oh, see? That's what I'm talking about. That's it. Whatever it is, I'm going to work it.
Work it.
If it's lace, we're working it, baby. I'm going to sell everything else and just keep my 2 laces. That's it. Fuck it.
If that's what you want to do, do it.
Well, let's get the auction started tonight. We're already live.
Stan. You're talking out your ass now, Stan.
What you do is if you do sell all the other ones, then you could buy other laces, and then you could have more than just 2.
Yeah, you can buy a whole bunch of lace females and just like take that one male and let it,
Anybody interested in some pinstripe?
let it act like Mr. Wood and give them all some wood.
Fuck it all.
I think Kurt's got some pin over there if anybody's interested.
Right. So what was that? What was the questions? Because I walked away. There was 3 people.
3
Kurt,
people
I'll tell you that
that
one.
passed. 3 people that passed that you'd like to have dinner with.
I'm just trying to catch up.
So if you had a dinner with 3 people who are dead, who would they be?
My grandmother, my grandfather that I never met that passed away way before I was born, and the third one, I don't fucking know. I think that would just be 2. It would just be the 2 people that are the reason why I'm here.
All right, and then the next
the third one would probably just be an 18-pack of Stella.
Maybe.
Yeah, Stella. You gotta have Stella with you. Shit, you'd go crazy.
Hey, I can have some Stellas with my papa, right?
Then you go crazy without Stella. You gotta have Stella there. Damn.
Yeah, I guess we'll bring Stella in there. And then
the next question you missed is, who are 5 people you'd like to be with on a deserted island?
5 people? I didn't miss 3 goddamn questions. I didn't hear that question.
Yeah, you did.
Well, they answered it.
Damn, 5 on a
5.
desert island?
You said 5?
Well, he was in the
Not
other
a
room.
desert
shaking
island,
hands
a
with
deserted
the
island.
That's why.
Oh, a deserted island. 5 people. I don't know. I'm gonna pass on that one.
What's up, Spitfire? All right, you can pass on it.
Spitfire.
Okay, so the last real question I have, because we have a couple quickies, is holy shit, that $20,000 Python hatchling you just hatched out got loose in your house. How far are you going to find it?
I mean, I'm definitely moving couches.
I'm gonna search
Like
for the
all of
night, and
them.
if I don't find it, tomorrow's another day.
Oh, no, I'm tearing the roof off. I'm checking all the obvious places first. But if I have to tear the fucking roof off, it's coming off. If I have to tear the
Just
floor
pull,
off, The floor up. The
Pull your
walls are coming off.
refrigerator out.
I'll have this shit down to bare bones. It ain't getting away from me.
Pull the refrigerator out. He'll be behind the refrigerator. You'll be good.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would do all the normal stuff first, but if I don't find it, this house is coming down.
I mean, it's always not necessarily the truth, man, because like I've had a couple hatchlings when, you know, too many Stellas and I'm checking on the snakes and I left the little hatch, left it one corner open and that little prick got out. And I'm looking everywhere, the obvious places. I'm looking in places where I know they can't get into, but I'm still fucking looking. And come back, I'm like, well, fuck it. It is what it is. Landlords catch me, whatever. And I'll fucking go in. I'll go in the room and I'll flip the switch, and the motherfucker's in the middle of the fucking floor. You know, just let them come out. I guess. I mean, I don't fucking know.
Put a bucket with a rat in the middle of the floor.
Yeah.
With on a heat tape, like get a heat pad, put it in the middle of the floor or the bucket. No, get in the bucket.
They're gonna come.
But
yeah.
But when we first got our surprise clutch, when we first kind of got into the breeding and everything, we had a hatchling get loose in the garage of where we were staying, and I searched for like 3-4 days. And, you know, they're not like crazy expensive looking hatchlings or anything, but you know, we wanted to keep them all just because, you know, it was exciting to have new hatchlings. And for like 3 or 4 days, I was searching for it and couldn't find it. And then about a week went by, and literally like on the week date of it being gone, I turned the light on to the garage, and it just was like propped up on a box, and my mom saw it, and we ended up finding it. It like Kurt said, it came out itself. No, we didn't do anything but just wait.
Hey, Melinda.
I think Melinda has been in there the whole time because I seen her a long time ago in the chat.
Well, I didn't say hi to her a long time ago. I missed her. I'm sorry, but thanks, Melinda, for coming in. Parasillo, how's it going?
What up? What up?
All right, so we like to ask some quickie questions here to end the things. They're just, you know, kind of multiple choice questions. But Coke or Pepsi?
Ken's all about the quickie.
Can I choose neither?
Neither. I don't drink soda.
Okay, that's fine.
Coke.
Sweet tea.
Sweet tea. All right. So Coke, Pepsi, or sweet tea?
Coke.
I'll take sweet tea too then. No, I'll go sweet tea.
Coke.
That one.
BK or McDonald's?
McDonald's.
BK.
Wendy's.
All right. I let them put in their answer, so I'll let you have other answers. So at a family wedding, are you dancing, not dancing, or slow dance only?
Oh.
Is there alcohol involved?
Oh yeah.
If there's alcohol involved, I'm on a table.
We're dancing.
We're dancing.
We're dancing.
Yeah, probably gonna be dancing.
Kurt said if there's alcohol involved, he's getting naked.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. My
All
mom would be like,
skydiving. Are you doing it or no way?
Look, if we were at a wedding, don't fucking go to the next question. If we were at a wedding and I got naked, my mom would be like, that thing still hasn't grown?
Get the fuck out of here, Kurt.
Jesus, boy.
So are you skydiving or not?
Oh.
Skydiving, probably not.
What's up, Masha? Thanks for coming in. Oof. All right, and then the last question I have, the last quickie, is what is one all-time game show that you would love to be on?
Oh, Family Feud. That's easy.
Yeah, but are you doing Family Feud with Richard Dawson or with Steve Harvey?
Got to be Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey.
It's got to be. It's got to be the new one. Because if Richard tries kissing me, I'm punching him in the face.
Yeah, he's catching an uppercut from the floor.
I'm probably going to drop kick him from the stand.
Yeah, I would definitely have to say Family Feud.
Straight
with
WWE style. Pull out the RWO full effect.
Oh, yeah, it's coming.
Did Carey do Family Feud as well? I think Drew Carey did it for a minute, too.
Yeah,
well, Price is right. It's got to be Bob Barker. It has to be the old school. I can't do Drew Carey.
For sure.
I'm Bob Barker, bitch.
Yeah, right? I'd like to see Bob Barker try to punch me. That old dude. I don't. He ain't beat my ass.
Guarantee
Even though it
you
was
would.
staged, but I'd kick the old man's ass. Just saying.
Well, you can't kick his ass anymore. He's dead. But
Well, theoretically speaking.
yeah. If you were Billy Madison in that, or sorry, Happy Gilmore in that movie, quoted the wrong movie there.
Right.
Then, you know.
We went a little over tonight.
Money.
What's that?
Yeah, you got all night. I don't have to be to work until 6 o'clock or 8 o'clock tomorrow. We got all day.
Yeah, but this is the Let Me Know show, and I like to keep it an hour. I've been doing that right around it. So we're going to go off and get backstage, and we're going to talk to those guys. But you guys in the chat, you rock. There's been 20 here like the whole time. Like that's like awesome. 20 people.
Don't blow up.
That's freaking cool.
Up.
What? I'm holding.
Hold up. All right. Make sure everybody goes over and support US Arc Florida and US Arc. If you guys ain't following Kurtwood,
do it.
Get over there and give a follow to the wood. Whoa, freeze.
Oh, look at that. See that with the halo?
And don't forget it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so please support breast cancer awareness.
Hell yeah.
Don't forget about Thursday night in the RWO at 9 o'clock.
Also, make sure you are liked and subscribed.
I'll be at work.
Everybody. We will be on Ken's channel this week.
And Kurt's going to be starting to show up again soon, too.
He goes, I guess.
We're going to get a hold of little feed-ins. We're going to have an issue if not.
Little feeders.
Yeah.
Ryan over there.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate all the support.
Appreciate the hell out of y'all. But we out. Till next week.
Crash.
Peace.
Thank you, Boza.